Hey guys, so today I'm super excited to show you the new Dyson Corrale straightening iron. It is the most lit straightening iron I have ever seen in my entire life, and I'm going to walk you through this incredible innovation and piece of technology. So it comes in this incredibly beautiful to-go wrap that you can use and simply just open it up. This is great for travel, even if it's a little bit warm, which mine is currently. But you just wrap it up and it's ready to go. And so this is where your iron will live. Or on the next thing that I want to show you, the charging dock. This is going to be your best friend as a stylist. This iron is freaking cordless, you guys. And so this is going to live on your station as a hairstylist. And as you're working, this is where it's always going to go back home too. If you ever do need to plug in your iron, the same charging piece that charges your dock clips in right there, and it has a 360 turn, so it's nice and easy. I'm going to plug that right back into the dock, and this iron's going to live right here. So the other thing I love about this iron is you can see that it's closed, and it's locked closed, which is incredible for travel so it doesn't break, for the safety of the plates and everything else. When you're ready to go, you're simply going to unlock it and turn on the power button. And then you're able to adjust your heat settings. It has 3 settings, 330, 365, and 410. Today we're going to actually keep ours at 330 while we're styling today. And a little check mark will pop up when it's heated and ready to go. The next incredible part of this iron is the flexing plates. You guys can see this looks different than probably any other iron you have ever seen because it is. So these flexing plates are very different than any other iron. They actually flex and move with the hair. And so this is going to keep all the hair together so it doesn't splay out the sides like a normal iron would. With that being said, these plates, you do not have to push as hard down or clamp when you are curling and styling. You're able to have a much lighter touch and just move a lot softer, and you're gonna get even better results. Let's go ahead and get started now. I wanna show you 2 of my most favorite ways to style my clients. They're both really beachy, lived in, and natural. And as we're working today, we're just gonna make sure we are setting our iron back on the charging dock so it can be charging in between every piece. Quick note, you wanna make sure everything is unlocked. That's the only way it's going to stay hot. And then when you're all done at the end of the day, simply close it and lock, and then you can leave it on your charging dock. If you're ready, then let's get started. I wanna start by showing you 2 of my waves. I wanna show you my beachy curl and my rocket wave. Both of these are really pretty separately or mixed together, just depending on what your client really wants to go for. I do a lot of these curls on long hair with extensions, fine hair. It works for many different types of hair. So I'm gonna start this section and I'm just gonna do a half turn away from the face, nice and slow. The thing you want to remember when curling, especially fine hair, is the slower you go, the more curl you're going to get. The faster you go, the softer the wave. So if you're wanting a really lived-in beachy wave, you're gonna wanna go a little faster. If you want more curl, you're just gonna wanna go slower because you have more heat. The next one is my rocket wave, and I'm gonna turn just a little bit, then I'm gonna flip my wrist the other way, and I'm gonna continue moving on. And when you're using your Dyson Corrale, if you feel like it's pulling or tugging, I found that I'm just used to clamping too hard with other irons, and I can just release my grip and I get an even smoother, better result. And I'm working on the lowest heat level today, and this is turning out even better than when I usually use the highest heat level with other irons. Okay, and then I'm gonna do just a half turn and go a little bit quicker. And this is going to get a softer, looser curl. And you can see that just has like a softer, beachier wave. And then I'm gonna go in and give ourselves a little rocket wave. And nice and soft. And then right by the face, I'm gonna do one more beachy curl. And sometimes I even like to go and smooth the ends a little bit, just so they're a little bit straighter to give it more of a lived-in beachy look. So I could even do the same with these pieces. Perfect. And this is a really great look to aid with a texture spray or something that just gives the hair a little bit of grit. And now I'm rotating directions. This would even be great to use your supersonic before and blow dry in like a sea salt spray or something. The biggest thing when it comes to creating a really lived-in look with your iron is to switch up your technique. Do bigger sections, smaller sections. You guys can see I'm changing the direction of my sections. Go a little faster, go a little slower. That way it just really can look as lived in as possible. Perfect. The other thing is I'm not going to run my fingers through this or use a texture spray until I'm all done. I want the hair to completely cool off. And so while it's still a little bit warm, I'm just gonna go ahead and let those curls set. All right, in between clipping out my sections, I was sure to dock my iron. You guys can see how not having a cord is freaking amazing. I'm gonna let all the curls just sit until they are totally cooled off. Perfect, and then we're gonna use texture spray. Now that all the curls have cooled off, I'm going to run my fingers through her hair. I work with a lot of fine blonde hair, and the trick is to create dimension with your curls so it can give it body, and then to really use your texture spray to build out some shape. And then I am gonna use a tiny bit of shine spray, and I'm just gonna use it on my hands and run it through because I don't want to lose volume. Just want to enhance a little bit of shine.